Top 5 Zodiac signs with the darkest side. Some people reveal their worst traits immediately. Others hide them behind softness, humor, logic, ambition, or emotional restraint. This countdown explores the more destructive expressions that can surface when pain, pride, fear, or resentment goes unexamined. A dark side is not a fixed destiny. It is what happens when a strength loses conscience, balance, or self-awareness. In healthier form, those same traits can become compassion, intelligence, independence, discipline, and emotional courage. Look at your Pluto placement for clues about power, obsession, buried reactions, and how you behave when something changes you deeply. Your moon sign adds the private layer, showing what emerges when you feel rejected, unsafe, or emotionally overwhelmed. Number 5, Pisces. Their shadow can hide behind vulnerability. Pisces may avoid direct responsibility while making confrontation feel cruel, unfair, or emotionally insensitive. They can disappear from a difficult conversation, return with a different version of events, or frame themselves as the wounded one even when they helped create the problem. A sincere boundary may be interpreted as abandonment, leaving the other person guilty for protecting themselves. Imagination gives them empathy, but it can also blur facts when reality threatens the story they want to believe. The pattern deepens when helplessness becomes a shield from accountability. They regain balance by acknowledging pain without using it to control how everyone else responds. Number 4, Gemini. Language becomes dangerous when cleverness is used to escape consequences. Gemini can read reactions quickly, adjust the explanation, and keep a conversation moving before anyone has time to pin down the contradiction. They may expose private information for entertainment, turn a serious complaint into a joke, or speak differently depending on who is listening. None of this means every Gemini is deceptive. The problem begins when adaptability becomes strategic confusion. Their sharp mind is at its best when it brings clarity, not when charm keeps the truth just slippery enough to avoid responsibility. Number 3, Aquarius. Emotional distance can turn harsh when principle matters more than the person affected by it. Aquarius may decide that a reaction is irrational, cut someone off because they no longer fit the larger idea, or defend a cold choice as objectively necessary. The most unsettling version does not look angry, it looks certain. Once convinced they are being logical, they can ignore the human cost of the decision. Detachment becomes destructive when it hardens into moral superiority. Intelligence becomes wiser when it can admit that feelings are evidence too, especially when real people are carrying the consequences. Number 2, Capricorn. Discipline can become ruthless when achievement is valued more than connection. Capricorn may withhold approval, use silence to pressure someone, or keep raising expectations until nobody feels good enough. In work or family life, they can justify controlling behavior as responsibility and emotional hardness as necessary strength. It turns darker when people are judged mainly by usefulness, loyalty, or results. Because they can endure discomfort longer than most, they may also wait out opposition instead of addressing it honestly. Their power becomes far more impressive when success does not require turning every weakness into leverage. Number 1, Scorpio. Pain becomes most dangerous here when it is turned into strategy. Scorpio may stop offering warmth, reveal something private at the most damaging moment, or keep another person uncertain about whether forgiveness has truly happened. They often understand exactly where someone feels exposed, which gives their silence, timing, and attention unusual force. The line is crossed when emotional injury is treated as permission to punish. Revenge does not always arrive loudly. Sometimes it looks like controlled distance, withheld reassurance, or a carefully chosen truth. The same intensity can become extraordinary resilience, but only when pain is transformed instead of passed forward. Which shadow is hardest to confront? Emotional guilt, verbal manipulation, cold certainty, ruthless pressure, or calculated punishment? Leave your answer below and tell us which sign becomes strongest after facing its darker side honestly.